Hello, friends. Hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and updates from the football world. We have seen an atrocious performance from the Indian national team in the recently concluded two international friendlies played at Bahrain. Both the matches were different, sort of results. Both the matches were kind of, different teams, and the personnel with which Igor Stimac fielded both the matches was really surprising. For both matches, obviously, we did not have Sunil Chetri. We relied on our young strikers who were, hungry to perform on the big stage. And what do we see? A completely lackluster display. And this is just the beginning of very bad things to come. Because even in my previous video, I had reiterated the fact that Igor Stimac is not the right man for the job. And I will stick to it. Having said that, I have not seen any kind of playing pattern. I have not seen a set tempo. And moving on to the month of April, which is a really crucial month in terms of the national team's preparation for the AFC Asian Cup qualifiers in the month of June. Well, it is going to be a real struggle from now on. Please mark my words, this is not the time for the national team to just concentrate on the qualifiers, but also look beyond the qualifiers. If you are planning to be an elite team in Asia, you need to back your strengths. And what I have seen in the Hero ISL is that players are taking those chances. They are much more expressive and proactive when they are fielding the pitch in under a foreign coach. And Igor Stimac is also a Croatian coach who has that kind of experience, who has that kind of understanding about the game. But why is he not able to get the best out of these players? Is there a problem with what he's communicating with the players, or is there a problem with his coaching philosophy? This has to be really questioned at this point of time, because what I expected from the national team was a reaction in these two friendlies. This was a very big stepping stone for most of these young players to perform and prove a point. But what has happened is an utter shambles. I was expecting the young players like Apuya, the likes of Gibson Singh or any other young player to field a 25-man squad. But Igor Stimac has his own plans. But I cannot question it now. What I can say is that the future is looking quite bleak. If you look at the preparation, what the Indian national team had for the previous Asian Cup, it was quite similar. They played a round of international friendlies and they had a good gap in between before the 3 week pre-Asian Cup preparation. And this is where I feel that Igor Stimac is missing the plot. He has to understand that obviously Indian players don't get that kind of game time, and the duration of each league in India is quite short. It is hardly 4 months, and this is not considered a league season. This is considered a mid league where like for example in the English Premier League each team plays 38 matches. What is the count of an ISL team? They play hardly 18 matches and they are done with the season. This is not how the approach should be. You have to ensure that the players get more game time. They play the Durand Cup, they play the Santosh Trophy, and they have to get more opportunities on the pitch. That is where I feel that Igor Stimac is missing the plot. He has not seen the true depth of talent which is there in Indian football. I think that he must have only seen the ISL games, or he must have just been happy by seeing the final that okay, two teams have made it and this is my time to just go and see which Indian player is performing well. This is quite similar to the way Gareth Southgate is viewing different English players in the Premier League. He watches every English player who is young and a very bright prospect quite closely. On the other hand, Igor Stimac is not, more concerned about his position, and he is not giving that kind of importance in, identifying bright players who can do a job for the Indian national team. I feel that he has to devote more time, and for that to happen, he has to watch matches not just in the Hero ISL, he has to watch matches in the I League, he has to watch matches in the Durand Cup and the Santosh Trophy. India has a big roster of players, and there is still so many unearthed talented players. This is the bottom line of Indian football, and for this to happen, Igor Stimac from the helm of affairs needs to realize that he has to take one step further back and ensure that he starts from ground zero. If that is the kind of mentality of a coach, that you need to start from scratch and build a progressive team, this is where I feel that the national team can do wonders. And it all comes down to the from the coach, because he sets up the tactics, he sets up the training sessions, and he's the one who makes the final decisions. So I won't be surprised if the Indian team is playing many more matches. They play some friendlies, but in the end, they are not ready for it. This will be a big blow if Igor Stimac is not ready for the AFC Asian Cup, and I just feel that this is high time for him to take a big step regarding his future in Indian football. So, guys, there are lots of things, lots of questions, lot of criticism which are coming Igor Stimac's way. It is quite understandable, but at the same point of time, we all need to be pragmatic as Indian football fans. Do you think that Igor Stimac is the right man to take the national team forward? Please put in your thoughts in the comment section. And for regular updates from the world of football, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until next time, stay safe and take care.